Baseball season is back, and we are back today with one more video for one more country, one more team that is going to be in the World Baseball Classic. And the clock is ticking, the countdown's running down, and the World Baseball Classic is starting soon, and I'm excited. I have my phone right here. Spring training baseball, I'm watching the Mets. The Mets versus the Astros. They're playing right now in this spring training game, and you have no idea how excited I am to be able to watch baseball. Soon, I have, I'm going to be coaching. I'm going to be leaving soon to, go coach, help the team. And then tonight, I'm going to be even playing in a game myself. So a lot of baseball going around. I'm really excited. And this video today is going to be about the Dominican Republic. In case you missed, I've done already, 4 or 5 videos along the lines of that for the World Baseball Classic. I've done some reels. The first video was about the World Baseball Classic in general. You see the ticker with all the teams that are in the World Baseball Classic, 20 teams. And it's going to be amazing. I did a video for the USA, their roster, their schedule. Team Canada, I've done also for Puerto Rico, and now we're here for Dominican Republic. So it's insanely exciting, and the World Baseball Classic is very, very soon gonna be starting. So I'm gonna go into right now the schedule of the Dominican Republic, the times that they're gonna play, the teams that they're gonna play, and let's start off with this. The Dominican Republic is a team that is a powerhouse. They have a lot of talent, especially in the batting, the hitters, the infielders, outfielders. They have a really, really, deep lineup, and they're a favorite. According to my knowledge, there's 3 teams that are expected to be the favorite, and DR is one of them. The US, Japan, and the DR. So the DR, without further ado, let's get into it and let's see their schedule. All right. So the Dominican Republic, they are going to have 4 official games, but 2 exhibition games to start. And the 2 exhibition games, the first one is going to be Tuesday, 1 week from today. Not today, of course, but next week, Tuesday, they are going to be playing the Dominican Republic versus the Detroit Tigers. And again, it's exhibition, it's an opportunity for the players to start getting more of a feel of the team chemistry and, uniting. So that first game, Tuesday, March 3rd, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And this game is going to be in El Estadio Quisqueya, Juan Marical in Santo Domingo. So it's really nice. I found this out when I was doing some research to see where the game was going to be at, and I'm pretty surprised. A lot of the exhibition games are going to be in the US, but these exhibition games being in, another country, that's awesome. And that's the first exhibition game. Now, the next exhibition game, it's going to be against the same team, the Detroit Tigers. This one will be Wednesday, March 4th, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be in the same place, same stadium in Santo Domingo. So those are the first 2 exhibition games for the Dominican Republic. And I know you're excited for the Pool D because they're in Pool D, and you can see right now Pool D, all of their games are going to be played in Miami. But before, I want to tell you about the journey that I'm on. I'm on the journey to 1,000 subs. Like you can see here, 1,000 subs. That's the journey we are looking at, and we're looking to hit it on March 15th. That will be 2 days before the World Baseball Classic ends. And I would like to encourage you, motivate you. You can see here, my Instagram is there. And, mistake of me, a terrible mistake. at the time of recording this, I'm doing a live stream right now. It's 3:56 Toronto time. So terrible mistake on my part. It just shows like I'm doing all of this by myself. So I have to do everything, make sure I update everything. But I have changed the name of a few of my channels. The Instagram is now Higher Expectation Sports. My Instagram page is now Higher Expectation Sports. And the same for my TikTok, Higher Expectation Sports. If you look at my YouTube, my it's Higher Expectation Sports, but I was having a little bit of delays in terms of changing the official name on the page. I got, a sign, this name can't be used. You've tried it too many times, try again. So I'm just waiting on YouTube for that, trying to fix the name there. But officially now, the name of this account is going to be Higher Expectation Sports. So excuse my mistake there. That Instagram is not right. I gotta fix that. But Higher Expectation Sports. And the reason why I had to make the change is because without a doubt, I want the page to be about motivation, inspiring people, impacting people's lives. But there's a lot of sports that goes on in this page. And while it's motivation, there will be moments where it would just be sports. And sports is more than just a game. So I had to make that adjustment and put Higher Expectation Sports so that, on this page, I didn't put baseball because there's baseball, there's basketball. Very soon I'm going to be doing my first NBA game. There's football when football season comes back. So, and the live streams, as I'm going to be live streaming the World Baseball Classic. So I would like to ask all of you for the support and thank you for the support, for the encouragement, and ask you to help. We've been stuck at 457 for a while, but this is going to change. I believe we're going to hit the goal of 1,000 subscribers. So I would like to encourage you to like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend. Maybe you're not really interested with the content. I still encourage you to subscribe. But maybe you know people that are interested in it. Maybe you know people that they could benefit from positive messages, from encouraging messages. This is a channel for that. Maybe you are somebody that you don't get time to watch the games. You're more of a radio person. Maybe you could just listen to the audios of the live streams, because as the games are coming, the World Baseball Classic, the live streams are going to really start kicking in, and we're going to be live streaming almost every day for that duration of the World Baseball Classic. And I want to invite you help with this journey. All right. So you see there the, how you call it? That's the first, 2 games exhibition coming back to Dominican Republic. Those are the first 2 games, the 2 exhibition games. Now we are going to go to Pool D play. Again, all of the games for the Dominican Republic will be in Miami, Florida. And I'm going to go ahead and give my early prediction. I believe that the Dominican Republic will be one of the teams that will make it to the quarterfinals, the final 8. What will their record be? I'll tell you later at the end. Let's go into the Pool D games. And their opponents first is going to be Nicaragua, Netherlands, Israel, and Venezuela. As you see there, just passed. So, those are the teams that are going to be playing in the World Baseball Classic versus the Dominican Republic. And let's get to it. Their first game, in these games count, and every game matters. Their first game, it's going to be a pretty good one. I mean, when I say a good one, I say this because I have to respect the talent of the countries. And this team that they're playing has a Mets player on it, so I'm going to give the support. The first game, Friday, March 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the Dominican Republic will be playing Nicaragua. And Nicaragua, I got to represent for my wife, her family, being from Nicaragua. So the heavy favorite in this game is the Dominican Republic. Let's just be honest. But you never know what's gonna happen. And I believe that this will be a really good game, an exciting first game. And again, it'll be all of the games for Pool D will be in Lone Depot Park, the Florida Marlins Stadium. Let me see here if I can. Give me 1 second. I've been working with features, and let me see if I can show you really fast. Let me see if I can pull this off. Again, I'm the one doing all of this. So I'm the one preparing things. I'm the one managing things. And I want you to all see things that I'm preparing, that I really want to start implementing. Forgive me because it's not great yet, but hey, if there's one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my best so that it can be really, really exciting for all the things that are gonna be going on with with what I'm doing on this page. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna show. Okay, I got it ready here. It's just gonna be a little tough. So let me go here really fast. Let's go there. All right, so you see it right there. That's the stadium right there. Let's give there. You can see it right there. That's the stadium. Unfortunately, the video is a short video. It's a short clip, but that's the Google Earth appearance of where those games are gonna be at. They are gonna be at Miami Park, Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. So that's where their first game will be at. And again, I'm doing all of the features and things along myself, but I hope that all of you like as I'm doing it. I hope that you can enjoy and see the work that I'm putting in for this, for you to have a good experience in the channel. All right. So first game, March 6th, Friday. Now, Sunday, they're going to have a day off on Saturday. Their next game is going to be Sunday, March 8th. And this is going to be at 12 noon Eastern time, New York, Toronto time. And especially for the Dominican Republic, I'm in Canada. Vladdy's in Canada. He's representing Toronto. I know he'll be playing for Team Dominican Republic, but I know that a lot of people that I've spoken to in Canada, they want DR to win. They don't know if Canada will win. So the next closest thing for them is DR, and that's because of Vladdy's the best player in Canada. He's playing for Team DR, so the support for him is gonna be there. So the support for Vladdy, that they want him to win. So a lot of people believe that Team DR is gonna win as well. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna pull off with them. But they have the day off, and for those of you in Canada, 12 p.m. Toronto time, Sunday, March 8th, Dominican Republic versus the Netherlands. If you are in Vancouver, that's 9 a.m. Vancouver time. That's their second game. Now, their third game is going to be the next day, Monday, March 9th, 12 Eastern time, same time, 12 Toronto time, 9 a.m., 12 p.m. Toronto time, 9 a.m. Vancouver time. They are going to be playing Israel, the Dominican Republic versus Israel. That's their third game. Now, their fourth game, they are going to be playing, they're going to have another day off on that Tuesday, but Wednesday, March 11th, they are going to be playing 8 p.m. Toronto time, Eastern time, 5 p.m. Vancouver time. They are going to be playing Team Venezuela. And from what a lot of people may say, the talent level, I believe that Venezuela will be one of the biggest challenges for the Dominican Republic in this Pool D. And a lot of people are believing that it will be those two teams, DR and Venezuela, at the top advancing from Pool D. But hey, we respect all the countries, we respect all the teams, and you got to play the game. So that's it 4 games, 2 exhibition games, 4 Pool D games for the Dominican Republic. If you want to comment your prediction, where you think their record is going to be, feel free, leave your comment. And I'm going to go with it. This Dominican Republic team, personally, I think they will go 4-0 in Pool D play. I think that the games will be close, but I do think without a doubt they will go 4-0 and they will be the first place team in this Pool D. They'll be the #1 team. So that's the schedule. That's, the times, the dates, who they're going to play. Now we are going to go to the players that will be playing in the World Baseball Classic for the Dominican Republic. And to start off from the pitchers, we are going to start off with Albert Abreu. He will be one of the pitchers there. A New York Met, Oscar Brazaban. He's with the Mets. Juan Mejia with the Colorado Rockies. Gregory Soto, ex-Met. This year he's with the Pittsburgh Pirates. We got somebody that really shut the Mets down to end the season last year, and a really, really good pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. If arguably the first or second best pitcher, probably the best pitcher on this staff. Probably. Not a guarantee, but it's between him, Severino, and I would say Christopher Sanchez. But I just gave you 2 of the players. But hey, next pitcher that pitched in the World Series this year, he went with the White Sox. Seranthony Dominguez is pitching. We got Wandy Peralta. Christopher Sanchez, as I know him very well, pitches for the Philadelphia Phillies. A really, really good pitcher. We got Elvis Alvarado. Camilo Duval throws really, really hard with the Yankees now. We got Dennis Santana. Abner Uribe, yep, he's another hard thrower. He's with the Milwaukee Brewers. We got Brian Bello from the Boston Red Sox. He's a really, really good up-and-coming pitcher. We got Carlos Estevez and another ex-Met. He's with the Oakland A's. We got Luis Severino. So I think personally the U.S. has the best pitching staff. And, some interesting news. I've done my video already for the U.S., but an interesting news. Tarek Skubal, arguably the best pitcher on the staff for the U.S., or maybe the second, him and Paul Skeens, he made an announcement. He will only be pitching 1 game in the World Baseball Classic, and then he will be going back with the Tigers. That's pretty interesting, because if you're the World Baseball Classic, if you're for the USA, would you tell them, look, we don't want you to pitch in the pool games. We believe that with you pitching or not, we will make it. We want you to pitch a quarterfinal, a semifinal, a final game. Would the U.S. do that? That's up for discussion. Really, really interesting. So I think the U.S. has, but the interesting thing about the World Baseball Classic, all of these players know that this is just a 2-week thing. They have to stay healthy for their season. Some players didn't come in because they weren't guaranteed the insurance in case they got injured. So it's interesting. But without a doubt, the Dominican Republic has some good starters. They have some hard throwers, and they have experience. So this team is really loaded. The catchers, we got Augustine Ramirez from the Florida Marlins and from the New York Yankees. And he's born in the USA but represents DR. That's really nice. Austin Wells, he's going to be playing as well catcher. Now, this is where we're going to get really, really to the stars and infielders, outfielders, and even managers, coaches. So we're going to start off with the infielders, and we're going to go with the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Amazing run that he just had last year with the Blue Jays, getting within inches of winning the World Series. He's the first baseman. We got Junior Caminero. We got the glove or the vacuum at third base, Manny Machado. We got at probably going to be second base, Ketel Marte. We got at, I would say, shortstop, Jeremy Pena. I'm going over who, these are most likely going to be the starters. Geraldo Perdomo. We got Ahmad Rosario playing with the Yankees now, ex-Met. And we got Carlos Santana. So from this, my first baseman's Vladdy, third base, Manny Machado, Ketel Marte, second base, and Jeremy Pena is my shortstop. That's my starting infielder. That's pretty sure that that's what's going to be as well. Now in the outfield, it's going to get even, tougher, but it's almost a guarantee that this is what it's going to be. But it could be interesting because they don't have a specific designated hitter. But let's go with, we'll start off with, who we're going to start off with. I'm a Mets fan. Who are we going to start off with? Starting off with Juan Soto. New York Mets represent Juan Soto, the talk. He is going to play left field. We got for right field, Fernando Tatis Jr., without a doubt. We got for center field, Julio Rodriguez. Julio, it was a pleasure watching him play in the ALCS this last season, and a lot of good things are coming for him. And you could say two backups, but it gets interesting because in a lot of these games, late in games, and look, Juan Soto, he's an amazing hitter. Would you at the ending of a game maybe put him as a DH to put an outfielder that's faster? Like O'Neal Cruz, I'm not going to sit here and say he's the best outfielder ever, but he's going to be faster. Johan Rojas, I'm not too familiar with him, but if he's a good defender, would you put him out there, at the ending of games and put Soto as a DH? It's interesting. So O'Neal Cruz, Johan Rojas. And those are the players for the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic. We'll go to the manager, Albert Pujols, a legend, World Series champion. Amazing. I know him from growing up. He was growing up and he was playing Placido Polanco. He's the bench coach. We got the hitting coach, Rene Rojas. We got the pitching coach, Wellington Cepeda. We got Julio Bourbon, Carlos Febles. First base coach is Julio Bourbon. Third base coach, Carlos Febles. Bullpen coach, Jose Cano. Bullpen catcher, Fleming Baez. Another bullpen catcher, Ronnie Perez. And the last two, assistant hitting coach, George Mejia. And the assistant pitching coach, Joel Peralta. Yo tengo que hablar un poquito de español. Mi español es más o menos, más. Yo tengo que hablar un poquito español. Porque, ¿qué es lo que? My main language, of course, is English. Family's background is Puerto Rico, so I have to throw it in. And now a part of my life, I'm around a lot of people that are, Dominican, and they speak Spanish, so I'm getting even better. So that's the team, the pitchers, the infielders, the outfielders, the manager, the coaches for the Dominican Republic. The World Baseball Classic is getting closer, and it is going to be amazing. Get ready. Don't miss an action. You can let me go back here really fast on my page here. You can see the journey I'm on, the journey to 1,000 subscribers. I encourage you all, turn on the notifications for this page so that when I'm going live, you can be able to be the first one to know. You can, share, subscribe. And this will be a place where you're going to be able to see the live streams of the World Baseball Classic. I would love to show the games. MLB, Fox, you guys can sponsor me, give me the permission. I'll be able to do that. But here you'll be able to see my live reactions. You'll be able to see the live streams, my talkings of the games. And I believe that you will enjoy it, and I will give my absolute best for all of the countries in the World Baseball Classic. All right. So my name is Sammy from Higher Expectation Sports. That's the new name of this channel. And remember, nothing can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. Move forward. And when I say yourself, doubts, fears, hesitation, worries. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Am I good enough? Can I even become good enough? The only thing that can stop you is yourself. Yes, people can slow you down. People can delay you. Their negativity can sometimes slow our process down in terms of doors or opportunities. But nobody can stop you from being a better version of yourself. Be a better version of yourself. It may be difficult, but you are not watching this video. You are not alive for just the sake of it. You are alive for a reason, and you need, and it's important you embrace your journey and you keep going. All right. So, Sammy from Higher Expectation Sports, let's get ready because more baseball's coming. Very soon, we're going to be doing an NBA game. Let's move forward and let's push so we can reach our goal. I'm going to leave you right here so that you can see the stadium of where the World Baseball Classic for the Dominican Republic is going to be at in Miami, Florida. You can see it there. That's where the games will be at. And it's been a pleasure to be here with you. Let's move forward. High expectations.